Hello everyone and welcome back to Pooky Codes, and today we're going to look at an introduction to machine learning. So what is machine learning? When should we use it and when should we not use it? So let's get started. What is machine learning? Well, machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence that focuses on the use of models and data to predict answers. To put it simply, it means that you are given data and you want to train a model that will get better and better at predicting the answers. An example of machine learning would be that I would want to predict whether this image is a squirrel or a groundhog. So why does this count as machine learning? It counts as machine learning because I'm going to train a model that's going to see lots of images of squirrels and groundhogs, and it will learn by itself to know whether this image is a groundhog or a squirrel. I'm now going to present something that I nicknamed the traditional approach. The traditional approach consists of humans manually finding patterns in your data and then writing these patterns in code so that it outputs the answer. So for example, let's say I want to know whether a person can drink alcohol or not. The traditional approach would then be to check your age, and if it's over 18, then you can drink alcohol. So here, the pattern is that everybody above 18 can drink alcohol and everybody below 18 cannot drink alcohol. Notice that there's no model or anything that's learning or no data. There's only one rule. If you're above 18, you can drink alcohol. If not, you can't drink alcohol. Now, machine learning is different. So, machine learning is that you give data as well as the answers to this data to a model, and the machine learning model would be able to automatically find patterns in this data and be able to find the correct answer. So let's say I wanted to predict whether someone can drink alcohol or not, but using machine learning. Then what I would do is that I will compile a list of people as well as their ages, as well as an answer saying whether they can drink alcohol or not. So I'll have a list of ages, a list of yes, no, you can drink alcohol, and then the machine learning algorithm will look at this list and will try to be able to find a pattern. And hopefully it finds the correct pattern, which is that if it's above 18, then you can drink alcohol. If not, you can't. So when should we use machine learning model? We should only use machine learning model when data is available or can be collected, or when it is too hard to write the pattern detection code, so using the traditional approach. Now let's see if you remembered anything from what I just said. So I'm going to give you a situation and you'll tell me if I use machine learning or no. Should I use machine learning? I want to predict whether I will be able to graduate given my report card. And I'm just going to say that to graduate you need to get a 60% average or above. The answer is no, we don't need to use machine learning, because if we just take a look at his report card, we can calculate the average and then just say if it's bigger than 60, then he graduates, otherwise he does not graduate. Let's do another problem. So I have a picture of a dog or a cat and I want to be able to know if this picture is a dog or a cat. Should I use machine learning? The answer is yes, we should use machine learning because it is too hard to use the traditional approach, that is to manually write each rule that says this is a dog or this is a cat. So we have to use machine learning. So we give a lot of data, we give pictures of dogs and cats, and we want the model to be able to learn the patterns in dogs or cats. So for example, cats are better than dogs. No, I'm not going to start a debate. But seriously, for example, cats have pointy ears, dogs have bigger faces, and dogs are more bulkier, and all that. In conclusion, Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that, given data, it will train models to it and be able to predict answers. The traditional approach, that is what existed before machine learning, was to manually write rules that would be able to classify or predict the answers given the data. And the machine learning approach is that you're given data and it will learn the patterns by itself instead of manually writing them, and it would just give the answer after learning the patterns over and over. Machine learning should only be used when the traditional approach doesn't work, meaning that it's too hard to manually write rules describing this problem. So for example, manually writing rules to detect whether this is a dog or a cat. Thanks for watching. I know this is a new format of video, so if you have any comments, comment down below, like and subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time in another video.